Are we live?
No.
Yeah.
You're live. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi, hello guys. This is Friday, and guess what? I'm in Belfast again. I met the lovely Mark. I had to come up for an unexpected meeting, and I ended up having a couple of meetings. Popped in to see my mum. I was going to head back, and I thought, you know what? I'll see if Mark's free, and we can have a little chat about the event. And I wanted to have a talk with him about my craziness this week.
Yeah, I heard all about Denise's story in the last week, and I thought, wow, that's really interesting because it's the kind of thing we're going to be talking about this event. And I was like, Denise, why don't we do a video and share it with these guys? So yeah.
Well, that's what I thought. So we're here in Belfast before I head back to Dublin. Do you know what? Like, I actually did do a video on Tuesday down in Sandy Cove with the dog. It's not like me. I was so flat on Tuesday. Nothing was going to cheer me up. And I just have one of those downer days. But I let everything... I'm in sales, right? Sales is, and what I sell is a very tough industry. And, you know, for the last year, I've been like really running around Ireland going, yeah, and all these people, they're all really nice, but they go, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And nothing actually happens. And so on Tuesday, I was talking to my boss. I said, I'm fed up. Never say yes. And then I got snapped out of it the next day. And it was grand again. But it's all about the mindset. I let the whole world come into it, past everything, oh blah blah blah, I'm no good, I'm shy, the whole crap, right? So anyway, and this week, amazingly, since then, as I wanted to talk to Mark about, because there I was feeling sorry for myself, and I mean having a real pity party to myself. I haven't done that for ages, and then I said to Mark, are you about? Before I head back to Dublin. And luckily he was around. So I said, let's meet up and talk about the event and what we're going to talk about and blah, blah, blah. So here we are. So we've actually borrowed another room in this hotel.
We're good at getting rooms in hotels just to do videos and whatnot. But anyway, it's all good.
It is.
It's part of your communication and mindset, guys. You can do anything if you put your mind to it.
Absolutely, yeah. So we were talking about loads of stuff there briefly, and so I'm going to finish on we'll talk about what I was going to say about how my week ended up being good.
That's really important. That's one of the reasons why we're doing it.
Yeah, so Mark always says to me, just imagine you've got this order. Imagine you've got the holiday. Imagine it's not you're going to get it. It's actually there, right?
You already have it.
You already have it. So I'm going... Right, okay. Now I was in Cork 2 weeks ago and I had this really fantastic meeting, and I came out and I went, yeah, because when I was driving down the road I was thinking of you and I was going, have it. And I came out and I went, that was an absolutely brilliant meeting. One of the best in all the time I've been running around Ireland. So anyway, so to cut long story short, this lady did say she was going to do something for me, and she did. We gelled, her and I got on great, and the whole big thing, singing and dancing thing, came through last night from the States, and I was like, oh my god, super excited. Now I don't actually have the contract, but do you know what, as you said, I have got the contract. I know I'm going to get this contract. So they're ringing me from America today.
The signs are there. It's definitely done.
It is. And like, my boss is all busy. He's like, oh, Denise, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so exciting. But they're ringing me today and I just feel really good about it. But anyway, so the point is, it's about getting back into that good mindset, isn't it?
Yeah, because you were feeling down earlier on in the week, right? So Denise was feeling down, and she knows now how to bounce back from things really quick because she's worked on her mindset. And we were just talking about how Denise, at one time in her life, would have let that spiral, and this is what many people do out there, guys, that don't have this mindset training, because guys, your mind is what creates everything in your life. So Denise at one time would have let that spiral.
Oh Jesus, wouldn't get out of bed. That would have been me for weeks, and I'd be ringing my friends and they're fed up listening to me. Here she goes again, depressed Annie, boring the head off us. And I tortured them all. But I didn't see how bloody negative I actually was, you know,
back then. Yeah.
But now I had that downer day, and you know what, that was unusual for me, but it's okay, you're allowed to have the odd
But
day.
it's normal, guys. When you have an amazing mindset and you really work on your mindset, it doesn't mean that you never have a bad day ever. It just means you bounce back much quicker and you see possibilities rather than problems. You actually see solutions rather than, you know, starting to spiral into a negative way of thinking. You bounce out of it quickly, and that's what you did.
I did, yeah. And this week has turned out...
And look what's happened
doing that. Yeah, because there was that, and there was a couple other good things that happened, and I thought, oh my gosh, like, you know, and I was driving down to Belfast today at a meeting this morning early, and I was thinking, life's wonderful. I was listening to all my groovy music. It's like, life's wonderful again. It's all great. What was wrong with me the other day? But yeah, I mean, we're all going to have crap in our lives. I mean, None of us. There's nobody out there that hasn't got stuff that's happened to them. I'm not saying mine's any worse than anyone else. What happened to me in the past? We all have our stuff. Isn't that right, Mark?
Well, yeah. We've all been through stuff, guys. My story isn't the worst in the world now. But we've been through a lot of, like we have our own stories. I went through a lot of trauma. I was bullied many years of school. Many things happened. But I turned my life around. And literally, when you think about it, I was suicidal at one time in my life, guys. Now that you can't really get much lower than that. I know there's people starving in countries, etc. We live in the third world, or the first world, sorry. But you can literally turn your life around from many horrible situations if you know how to use your mind. Just like Denise this week turned it around so quickly. I've learned to do that. I have days where things, have challenges, just like everyone does, guys. But if you know how to turn it around and look for solutions, things turn around very fast. And if you hadn't turned your thoughts around this week, the chances of the week going well is...
Yeah, it would have been. I could have very easily said, you know what, I'm taking off the rest of the week because I just am depressed. I can't be doing anything. And I remember coming into the office and I said to my boss, had a shit day yesterday. He says, shut up. He says, yeah, you're allowed to have those days. That's all right. He says, whatever. And he's great because he
seems very positive.
He's
guy,
so positive. He's full of energy. He goes, right, Denise, he's ringing there. Whoa, that's great. And he's very like me. So, it's great that I'm working with people with high energy.
You can bounce off each other and stuff.
Exactly, yeah. But, it's interesting because before that, I was working on my own before I moved to Dublin because I had my own business for so many years, which obviously went that way. But not a bit of wonder with the way my head was. But anyway, but I had nobody to bounce off.
Yeah.
Every day I was in the kitchen trying to work or whatever.
Until you started surrounding yourself with the right people, guys, with the right information, with people that are more positive, because you do honestly become the average of the people you surround yourself with.
Oh my God, totally. So,
honestly, guys, if the people are coming to the day that we're having, the event we're
it's
having,
been great actually because there's been loads of people who've messaged me, and this is mad because I'm getting these people from Canada and America messaging me and saying
all over. It's amazing.
It makes me feel great.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, even though I'm buzzing around doing my job, which is full on pressure, but I'm actually getting such a kick out of I love my blog because I love
you're having a positive impact.
Yes, and I love the fact that I'm meeting all these people and interacting with me, and they're getting out of my whatever happened to me. And like some people say it's great, you're very open and honest and saying it, but sure, that's what happened. And what's the point in denying it or hiding it?
Yeah, people relate to authenticity, people that have been through things and know how to turn it around. Obviously I have, and that's the sort of stuff we're going to be sharing with people on mindset. But it's amazing the story. Like there's a real time example this week of things happening to you and how you turned it around fast, which is complete opposite to what you were at one time. And what happened when you didn't turn things around quickly? Things just spiraled and got worse and worse and worse. Whereas this week you were able to turn it around. You had a challenge, or you felt not so great that day, but you just had your moment, and then you just moved on.
Totally.
And look what happened this week. You've got a me, you already have the contract.
I have, I tell you. And it's funny, Christy, who works with me, who we travel, and you might see some videos of her and I, she's gig. But her and I were coming home last night, she's going, Denise, I'd love that bottle of wine, but you know what? I'm going to appreciate it tomorrow night whenever I get paid, and I'll have that bottle of wine. But that's right. It's like gratitude.
Yeah.
If you think you can have it every night of the week, maybe it doesn't mean so much. And like I used to have, I was just talking to Mark about this. Actually, we'll touch on this very slightly because we want to talk about it at the event of that. How you feel that you go shopping and you need that fix of a handbag or a dress. I know that we all, as women, we want to feel good.
Okay, I can
hold this. It's okay. As women, we all love to have that fix of buying clothes. Don't get me wrong, I love clothes. I can't do what I used to do in buying clothes, but I remember going into that Victoria Square and buying handbags at 500 quid and going, and then feeling, 10 minutes later, I feel shit again. I need to get a fix of something else.
Yeah, because you're working. See, most people, guys, we're going to talk about this in detail at the event, so we're not going to go into this all in detail right now, obviously, because it's a lot of stuff. But we're running on an automatic pilot, which is our unconscious mind, which is 95%. So what Denise was talking about there was basically she hadn't at that time conditioned herself to be positive the way she is now.
And liking myself.
Yeah, and liking herself.
I actually didn't.
And having a good self-image. She's done that now, but back then, her 95% was kind of feeling like crap all the time. So she went and got handbags to try and make herself feel happy,
better,
which
yeah.
obviously didn't work because 95% was unhappy. So
Yeah.
now she's turned the 95% into a more positive person. So now she can go and get a handbag if she likes, because she's not doing it to be happy. She's doing it because she wants it.
Or
And
to
that's
make
the
me
key.
feel like I
Yeah.
need that bag to make me look better and feel better.
Yeah.
And my mum used to always say to me, Denise, you do not need that fancy car or those fancy this, that and the other. People will love you just because they love you because you're a real person, nice person.
Yeah.
But I used to go, oh yeah, mum, yeah, right, no, I want that handbag, or I want this, or I want that. But I didn't see it. But it's not until you really love yourself.
Yeah,
and
that's
you
the key.
realise
You got
that-
to start. Yeah, you got to love yourself first, and then. Guys, it's okay to go and get loads of money. Yes, all that's all
Yeah,
good.
it's
I know
great,
that's
we
all
all want
fine.
money.
But you got to start with yourself, and it's all. You're literally a mirror reflection of yourself. We talk about
Totally,
this a
yeah,
lot,
totally.
and it's again, guys. There's so much stuff we're going to share on this day. We're having.
Yeah, all
we're
this
having,
kind of stuff
yeah.
that we'll talk about on the Saturday the 27th. But we could talk forever. Like I could talk to Mark for ages. He's a wee therapist, but he's been great. He's helped me a lot. So I thought today when I'm in Belfast, I'll flip to sure ring Mark and see if he's around, and we'll do a wee quick video.
Yeah, but guys, see this wee story that Denise has shared, and that's one of the reasons I said to Denise, let's do a quick video, because what Denise has shared, if you take what she's just talked about and even re-watch this and listen to what she said, there's a really good metaphor in that about how you can literally take yourself from relate if I'm being negative all the time and what's happening on a continuous basis when I keep doing that, or if I've turned things around like Denise's has. Look at Denise's turnaround in her life from back when she was being negative. She was creating more negative. Now she's conditioned herself to be more positive, and it is something you do
Yeah, totally.
over. But you have to have the awareness and the knowledge, and this is what you
do,
gain.
you totally
to
do,
create
yeah,
that.
totally. Because it's about like I woke up the next day and I went, what is wrong with me? Catch yourself on, literally catch
Yeah.
your friggin' self on.
Because you know different
Yeah,
now. You
I'm
know
living
different.
in Dublin in the beautiful Dunleary, which is gorgeous, right
Yeah.
beside the pier. Me and wee Zara. I have a lot of these lovely friends. I have a great job. I'm healthy. And
Yeah.
you know what? What
There's
am
so
I-
much, yeah.
so much to go for. So I thought, it's not this. I need to stop it. And I don't know why I stopped. But like in the past, I didn't wise up. I continued with that crap for days and days, torturing
Yeah.
my friends. Ooh.
Awesome. And look at the smile on this woman's face now. It's amazing. She lights everybody up when you're around her. Honestly, but so
I don't
for,
see- you don't
you're
see these
awesome, and
things.
you're a credit to yourself. You really are a ball of light now. So
Yeah, well,
we
hopefully-
want to share that with as many
Yeah,
people
exactly.
as possible.
I mean, it's like people say to me, "Oh, you're very honest and very honest." I am that. I am honest. Like it is what it is. I don't beat about the bush. Like whatever's happened to me's happened to me. Why should I lie about it?
Yeah.
It is me.
You
It's,
can help
it's what's
people.
created
Yeah.
me. So, if I can help others and they can look at me and say, "Well, God, if you can be that open and honest and talk about the crap that's happened to you." And you can learn from what's happened to me, then like I said, I'm happy. I'm delighted to do that because I think that if I could have watched, okay, this is a really good example. I could have watched somebody like me maybe 2 years ago, had been through the stuff I've been through, then I might have sat up and went, Jesus, she's great. I'm gonna turn my life
Yeah,
around.
you
I'm
would
gonna
have
catch
got
myself
inspired
on.
by it to
Yeah.
change your thinking, to
Yeah.
change then
Yeah.
your results.
But unfortunately, I didn't. I just kept wallowing in self-pity.
Yeah.
But anyway, listen, it's the weekend, and I have to fly back down to Dublin now, and back down to little Zara.
Wee Zara, yeah.
Wee Zara, I know. So my boss rang me there and he goes, are you still in Belfast? I said, yeah, I'm going to meet my friend here for a quick coffee and then I'll head back. Oh, that's great. Stay the night, sure. I said, no, I'm going back.
He's a pretty good boss.
He's great.
That's on tab too as well. So
I know, he's great. He is great. But I'm really happy there. But I just want it to work. Do you know when you work so hard, you so want to, for them, but for me too, that I just want to go, oh my God, look, I've proved to myself I can do it.
yeah, but do you know something? You have a pretty amazing boss from what you've told me, and honestly, guys, if you understand mindset and how everything is law of attraction, law of vibration by what your mindset is, you have attracted that boss.
Yes, I agree with you.
Honestly,
Yeah.
guys, I know it factually, I know it scientifically. I've studied this stuff, guys. Honestly, the last 12 years, I've immersed myself in this information with the best in the world. This is scientific.
Yeah.
Denise has attracted a boss she has who seems to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's very
and he's a very
energetic,
positive
yeah.
guy. And
his wife's lovely too, she's great
and
as well.
But not just in her boss, but obviously in all parts of her life, which you're currently working on. But it's obviously a vast improvement from
Yeah,
what you used to be.
totally, yeah.
But it's through the science of your mindset, guys, and how you attract what you literally attract into your life. And you really do. If that's negative, you're attracting it. If it's positive, you're attracting it.
Totally, yeah.
Honestly, guys. So, yeah, that was
well,
awesome.
Let's have a good weekend and have a wee drink.
All right, guys.
Tonight, but tomorrow night.
Go on and enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
And if you're one of the guys at our event, you're going to have an awesome day. I can't wait to see you and have loads of fun with you.
It'll be great fun.
And we might see each other before the event. If we don't,
yes, we'll do another wee video before the event.
If we do, we'll get another video. If not, we'll see you at the event. We're going to have an amazing day, guys, honestly. Can't wait to see you all. Cheers.
All right, take care. See you all soon. Bye. Oh, how do you stop that? Oh.
Oh, I've got it. I've got it.